as I mentioned, I'm showing love to my album Postcards in the Sky on this tour, and man, it's been so, like, I don't know, refreshing to me to get to do these shows and share these songs, share these messages, share my postcards with everybody. And one of the things that I've been learning how to do in my life is how to speak up, to speak out about what is most important to me, what matters to me. And it hasn't been an easy thing for me to learn how to do because I've always been a very shy, timid kind of person. And for example, during recess in elementary school, I would go to the end of the field, those batting cages they have sometimes. I'd go sit behind those and just sit there until by myself. That, I just wanted to stay invisible. That way no one got in my business, and I didn't get in their business. Didn't cause any problems. It's better to be invisible, David. And at least that's how I felt at the time. But I've learned how empowering it can be when you say what you need to say, share what you have inside. And even if there's a risk of, seeing things differently from someone else, or maybe you're afraid of offending someone, or you're afraid that you're going to get, people are going to laugh at you. That's a lot of how I felt, and it's taken me a lot of effort to just express what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And one of the ways when I started really trying to make an effort, I would write it down because I couldn't say it. I'd get so fearful, my mind would just go blank, and I would forget what I needed to say at the time I needed to. And so what I would do is I would write it down and then read it, and I would start shaking, because it took so much out of me to say what I was feeling and thinking. And this isn't just like, I was in elementary school and in the next phase of middle school. This is like in my early 20s that I was. So it's been a journey for me, but it's, like I said, it's been empowering. And as one of the ways I've learned how to use my voice to say what I need to say is through songs. Hence why this Postcards album is so important to me. And as I was writing these songs, I wondered who else out there might be dealing with what I'm going through. Maybe they're shy and timid too, and they just have a hard time speaking up. Or maybe there are people out there who are dealing with being bullied. Or maybe there are people out there who are going through abuse. Maybe someone here tonight even. Physical abuse, emotional abuse. And they feel like they're worth nothing. They feel like what they have to say doesn't matter at all, because they don't matter at all. That's what they've been told. And if you're feeling like that, I just want to let you know that that's not true. Your feelings can be deceptive sometimes, and especially if people have been treating you harshly. It's not true though. As long as you're thinking and feeling and breathing, you have something to say, and it's important what you have to say. Just be honest, be sincere. Maybe you're like, well, I don't know how to do that. Maybe you can start how I did, writing it down. But there tend to be obstacles when we try to speak up. I don't know, maybe your microphone will go out. It's hard, but it's worth the effort, y'all. And maybe you don't know whose life you'll change with what you have to say. Or maybe you don't know if you're going to help someone, or maybe you need to speak up because you're the one who needs the help. But you can start small and simple. I know I'm talking a lot about. I promise I'm going to get a song here. Small things, for example, of how powerful words can be. Saying thank you, or I love you, or I'm I'm sorry, or I forgive you. Think about how powerful words can be if we choose to use them in the right way. So I encourage you to let your postcards out, what you feel, what you think. And so here's Postcards in the Sky.
Hiding